The drama in political stream is growing up now, and we have Tectone, and he wants a piece of the action with Ethan. Tectone was banned in Twitch a couple days ago, and the ban is for 7 days. Yesterday he made an appeal and he lost it.
Didn't see that coming. I mean, Twitch literally, unironically, guys, I shit you not, Twitch is currently less than 5% of my revenue, right? Monthly. It means fucking nothing to me. I've already talked to all ads and the people who help me run my ads. I can just do my ads on YouTube or Twitch. It doesn't fucking matter. It does not fucking matter, right? I am strictly streaming on Twitch to stay good to the people who have watched me on Twitch for years. That is legitimately the only fucking reason. Less than 5% is wild, yeah.
He even sent his followers to report anyone that accuses him of horrific things, and he makes or she false accusations, something that we've seen other streamers on the Twitch platform do to many creators, but something that I totally disagree with, to send your followers to do this kind of job. It creates a toxicity inside the community, but we seen that the toxicity has raised with some people in the Twitch.
Make sure you follow me on Kick and follow me on YouTube. And two, if there has been someone who has come at me on or off the platform accusing me of horrific shit that I didn't do, all you gotta do is press the report on them. That's it. Did you know that chatters can report people who break TOS? You're more than welcome to do that. Yep, so if you see someone, and never falsely report anyone, but if you want to accurately hold another channel who has been harassing me before by accusing me of crimes that I never committed, please report them. If you guys can make change happen, it's great. It's awesome. That's pretty much all you need to do. Really that easy.
And after all this, Tectone made it to 1 million subs on YouTube. Basically nowadays we watch that if you get a ban on Twitch by some specific people, the end is always a rise on subscribers. And in the future we will see on any of these creators that they will have medals of honor in a purple color on the wall, and they will say how many times they've been banned in Twitch.
Well, Twitch, congratulations. I'm pretty sure this video is what's going to take me to 1 million subscribers on YouTube whenever I upload this, and whenever probably any contentless content creator goes live and reacts to it and sends their chat my way to give me a sub, as I'm sure they're going to do. Guys,
even if you imply something in Twitch, and to whom you imply it in the Twitch decides what you said and how you said it. And seriously, Denims has an OnlyFans not shows doesn't mean that she shows everything on OnlyFans, because I'm not willing to pay $30 to find out, but still is a good argument.
Calling her a
Asmon.
Wow! Amazing, amazing. And you know what's crazy? I didn't even call her a this time. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. I got banned because she said she was upset that she was being called a
Asmon.
And then I said, if you don't want to be called that, don't have an OnlyFans. So I didn't even call her that. I got banned merely for saying if you don't want to be called that, then don't have an OnlyFans. Is that not fucking insane? And in case you're wondering, well, Techie,
how is it possible to just ignore someone when he or she makes so many allegations about how you live and on videos in any platform? If you have this kind of information, share it publicly with proofs. Don't reply, because this way you will destroy someone's career, life, income, and probably family. That's not how this needs to be.
I feel like censoring these things out again because my brain hurts and I'm doing this live. And I just got another DM right before I made this video that I didn't edit. They sent me a DM on how to deal with this. And they told me to just ignore them.
They use this political streaming influence so they cannot be banned. That never happened in Twitch.
Happy birthday to you.
What the fuck?
Happy birthday to you.
Bro, we're never beating the Hasan runs Twitch allegations after this. This is crazy. Oh my God. Like the most rabid Redditors just clip this and they're gonna be like, the most rabid Redditors just clip this and they're gonna use this permanently to be like, see, I told you, he's got banning powers.
Happy birthday, dear Hasan.
This is crazy.
Happy birthday to you.
And they don't have any power in the Twitch.
Why is Tectone's egg ass trying to say you ruined your life, Lamau? Why are you openly admitting that you watch the rapist child of a rapist? Like, what is wrong with you? Generational sexual assault. Who gives a shit, dude?
And they don't have any power on Twitch.
Just goes out and just says the N-word, which is not a surprise because he said the N-word on stream with his own face. Can somebody just like, it would just be so easy to just, it will save, like, solve all of our problems. Like, we would have socialism now at this point, right? We would have socialism at this point if someone just went out of their way and it would be so easy. This is what happens when you don't kill every single slave owner after slavery. They have children, and their children have children, and their children have children, and then their children have accidents that should have ended up on a sock, and it becomes destiny. That's what you get. That's what you get. When you don't murder every single slave owner, every single Ku Klux Klan member, and they have children, and those children have accidents that should have been aborted, you get destiny.
Twitch streamers like Hasan, Denims, Frogan, and even Son, they have never said bad things about others, calling
Is he's abusing the legal system the way stalkers do. No, that's precisely what he's doing. But in this circumstance, because the legal system is fucking busted, because the legal system is fundamentally broken, if you have a lot of money, you can do this kind of thing. When you're depraved and you're manic and you're an insane person and you don't care about like wasting unlimited funds, especially considering that he does technically have virtually unlimited funds, you can be a vexatious litigant. It's like having a mentally ill stalker.
Tectone or Destiny, Asmongold, any weird thing. But they can say whatever they want about anyone that disagrees with their opinion.
About Frogan, I can't talk about Hasan, I can't talk about Denims.
But they can talk about you all they want and call you a rapist, a sexual assaulter, or an abuser, anything like that. They can say any of that and nothing ever happens to them.
I can't talk about any of them. Yet they can run my name through the mud 24/7.
Yep.
Now, I believe, a little bit of tinfoil hat here, a little bit of tinfoil hat, I believe that there might be some preferential treatment going on for Hasan, Denims, and Frogan.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Oh man, do you think that's happening? Oh wow! No way!
I might believe that any
But if you are in this mega fight and you choose the opposite side of Hasan sphere, then you get every hater in the comments. That's why many streamers and content creators on YouTube and any other platform, they don't want to get inside this mess because they will mess with this kind of community.
There are numerous examples of people that were just like cast aside as pariahs. But nowadays, a lot of the people that do speak out about this shit, a lot of people that do speak out about this kind of stuff are actually some of the most awful people, right? It's Keemstar orbiters that rely on this constant cycle of toxicity. So even the good side of commentary YouTube just basically stays quiet. And a lot of the big content creators try to stay away from this drama because they don't want this kind of toxicity to come their way, which is understandable. Nobody wants this kind of a psychopath up their asshole all the time. But that's the problem. The less people push back against people like this, or even Asmongold, for example, for saying a whole bunch of insane things that actually make this space that we occupy a less safe space for a lot of our fans that are trans or have undocumented family members or themselves are undocumented or fucking not white. You know what I mean? Like, when none of us push back against these large content creators, and all of the big content creators that normally understand that this kind of thing is completely unacceptable, or even what Asmongold is doing is completely unacceptable, keeps silent, the only voices you hear create a new permission structure that make it seem as though everyone actually has this point of view. Everyone actually agrees with Ethan, because the only people that I hear from are people who agree with Ethan, right? Or the only people that I hear from are people who agree with Asmon, and anyone who speaks out against Asmon is the recipient of an endless torrent of hate. I try to explain to people that this, like content creators, that this kind of silence in this circumstance unironically creates a less safe environment for everyone, including themselves, because these guys will eventually move on and will go after someone else. And eventually it'll be someone that you love, right? Or even if it's like Asmon and Ethan, I bracket off in different ways. Like Asmon is just right-wing reactionary and is just doing reactionary right-wing propaganda. Ethan is doing frivolous lawsuits and litigation in a way that actually is like very harmful to the space in a different way, right? He also does engage in some reactionary tendencies as well, but like overall, they're making a more toxic environment. So when content creators are afraid of being involved in this because they see this as like toxic drama, they don't realize, but they end up creating a permission structure for this kind of attitude to persist, and that's it. And it just keeps growing. It won't go anywhere unless people push back.
The weirdest thing is that all of this is happening by someone that said this on public television.
I'm a propagandist.
Well, no,
for the record.
I'm not calling
I'm
you
a
that.
propagandist.
I'm just saying. I'm going to play you.
I'm saying I am.
Okay, well then I want to
I'm
play.
saying I am.
I just
before
want to
you
put
even play it.
The same person that accuses everyone else that they do the same thing. So if according to you make propaganda and the others make propaganda, then no one says the truth. But this is only because you think of it like that. The planet system of Hasan, I watched many creators have low background that Ethan has the highest percent of winning this case, but it doesn't make it that he will win this case. And some of them made speculations that after those small streamers and content creators he will try to target Hasan. Something that we don't know, but it's very possible to start with a smaller fry and then head on the big fish.
this person. Hey, buddy, enjoy the legal bill and enjoy the lawsuit. You fucking deserve it. You absolute cocklord.
How's the lawsuit going? Nowhere, because Ethan Klein's too much of a sue me because he knows he'll lose. Guess what? Still no lawsuit. Oh my god, he's so bitch made.
I'm guessing that every minute you spent on streaming your entire career, that the bill is probably gonna be higher than all of it combined. Legitimately. Don't ask me how I know. They're doing this on like crowdfunding. That's crazy. Don't go around picking fucking fights with people on the internet and then asking to be crowdfunded for your fucking defense because you're irresponsible. I don't think anybody will be able to crowdfund enough money for any of those bills. I'm telling you. Don't ask me how I know. This Denim's.
He even made a reaction, and he basically correct, because the amount of money you need for a lawsuit is piling up, because in some cases it takes years to come to a conclusion, and during this period the law firm you associate with will want money to keep on. Asmund said that I thought I disagree with him. You don't need to use your followers to report everyone or use them for everything else. In my opinion, the biggest thing he can do to change the platform is first and for all to sue this kind of people, so Twitch can change.
Problem will solve itself. Gentlemen, I want to let you guys know that I am going to do my best. I'm going to try as well as I can, and we're gonna take care of this problem, okay? I don't know, I can't guarantee results, but I can guarantee effort. It might not happen immediately. It might not happen instantly. You need to make a post for this? Yes. And we're going to try to get rid of these people and get the fuck out of Twitter. Yes, exactly. So I'm thinking about, a lot of these people are accusing me of weaponizing my community. I'm thinking about proving them right. Maybe I should do that, and then we'll see what happens. I don't know, but if you want to act like a victim and you want to post stuff like this, maybe I'll make you deserve it. I'm not saying I'll do it. I'm just saying I might. So the thing is,
don't be like them. Be better. But inside this planet system of Hasan, we are watching one of the biggest cases about the reaction content in years. This lawsuit will change many things, and if it goes good for Ethan, Tectone, and whoever else joins with them, this will change everything in every platform. And the lawyers said that the best thing to do is for these people to settle.
Denims, Froggy Yogi, Casey, listen up, girls, ladies, Sean the Black too, you too, Sean, I don't know what you identify as, whatever you identify as, Sean, let's throw you in there with the ladies. Listen, the best lawyer that you guys can find, the best lawyer, listen up, the best lawyer you can find is the lawyer that's good at settlements. You need to find a lawyer that's a good negotiator. And here's how you do it. Here's how we do it, guys. Here's how we do it, chat. You say, I'm going to rat out, like a jailhouse snitch, I'm going to rat out the people that called CPS, and I'm going to give you their names and all their information so you can pursue them, because you really want them, right? You really want them. We're going to give up their heads. We're going to sacrifice them to the corn. We're going to put them out there in the wood chipper. All of them, if you drop this against us. We'll do that for you privately. So no one sees it. It's going to be private, off the books. We're going to slide their heads to you, but you got to drop it against us. And I think that's the real sauce. And I think that they might actually want to settle. If you settle with them, maybe you can save your and save yourself some embarrassment. and get some of these things dropped. Maybe if you guys come out and settle with them, that's the easiest way. Settlement is always easy. Settle with them quick. It will save you so much time, money, and public embarrassment. Because other...
And legal mindset, a lawyer said that the business solution for that is to settle. But for you to settle, you need to have something so you can do it. I don't know if any of them have any information that Ethan wants or wills to settle it with this kind of information, but this is the best action. But with the settlement, it comes and an NDA. An NDA probably will be used if they settle with non-disclosure information about the lawsuit. Or even if Ethan wins, they will be used. Or if one of the sides wins or loses, they will use it. And it will be the biggest embarrassment, not just for the planet universe of Hasan, but for Twitch also. We seen things like that happening in the past, not on internet, but in history. And I think the best description for this issue comes from the ancient Greeks. First comes hubris, the arrogance of unchecked power, followed by Attis, blindness, until Nemesis restores balance. Be better.